Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, hi, my name is Victoria and I'm here to share with you my passion about makeup and skincare. So if you still haven't joined my family, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will be notified about my future videos. Also follow me on Instagram and I have a TikTok with the same username. In today's video we're going to review IPSY Glam Black Plus aka BoxyCharm by IPSY for month of August, and this month's box it's interesting, it's diverse. There's some hair stuff, there's definitely skincare, fragrance and makeup, so hopefully this video will be entertaining for you to watch and also you'll learn something new and maybe you'll get to know something about the product you really was looking at for some time. Hopefully this will be not just entertaining but kind of educational and fun for you to watch. I'm always hoping to bring something new to this channel and to bring something new to you guys, obviously. So we're gonna start right away, and this month's box theme is the Beauty Olympics. It says here, glam goals, you got this, and we'll be cheering you on every step of the way. Whether it's a bold wing liner or a glass skin routine, show us how you put your unique beauty on the podium and tag us. Okay, so we're gonna start from the product that IPSY gave me without any chance to choose, and honestly it's always fun to play with something that I would normally not pick up by myself and to get to know even content creator that I didn't know anything about before actually, seeing this palette. So we have here Ofra Cosmetics Mini Mix Face Palette in Unconditional that retails for $39. This palette was made in collaboration with Hot Mess Mama MD. It has 34 months. It's made in USA, and I'm sure you guys see that this is definitely typical Ofra packaging. The colors here are very intimidating, part of them. Another part is definitely more wearable, so I'm kind of excited to play with them. And I do want to mention that there is a bronzer that looks quite warm, but we're gonna play with this. There is a blush for lighter skin tone obviously, and a highlighter, so hopefully we'll create a good look using this palette, considering that I have just my foundation on, my eyebrows are done, and I have some lip oil on. So this palette will help us to add some color to the face, which is always a good idea. I do wanna also mention one little thing, that this is a refillable magnetic palette, and as you guys see, there's little holes around every color, which means that you can definitely, if you will run out of one color or if you want to rearrange the palette, you can do that very easily because of the magnetic holders. And the thing about this palette, I swatched all the colors and I feel like it may be potentially a good palette. I'm not reaching for the shadow palettes very often, but I do have one of the palettes that's called Signature Palette on my table, which means a lot, and I'm reaching for this because I feel like those colors very wearable and very non-problematic. While I'm looking at the other palette, a lot of similarities, a lot of colors that may potentially look quite similar. I mean, it's a cute palette to play with, and we're definitely gonna dip our brush into this purple and into this green. I don't know how they're gonna look together, but we're gonna play with this. It's always nice to experiment, so I don't want to waste any time. I'm gonna jump right into this, and I hope you guys that will create some good look, because this day has to start with a good note, and let's make this a good one by playing with this palette. Okay, so I'm thinking that we're gonna start creating an eye look, and I do want to start from the color that's called, hold on, let me just get this little plastic piece, and it's called Mom Life. This is like a rosy pink color, very nude, very light, and if you guys watch my videos, you definitely know that this color is good if you're using this to kind of like even out your eyelid if you have any veins or discolorations. It's nice also to set your concealer if you are not using an eyeshadow primer. It's good to set your concealer with this color, so I feel like this is something that's just a good beginning of every eye look that I have. So for this color I'm gonna use just a regular brush. It's actually from Beauty for Real I have here. It's a blender brush and it's quite chubby, but it is squeezed from both sides, so it's easy for me to control this color, and this will help me to see actually is there any pigment and is this formula actually more buttery or more powdery, even though I already swatched swatch this. I'd love to see how it works on the eyelid, obviously. And it does look like it's gonna definitely help you to, you know, clean up the area and actually even out your eyelid. If you like to do this step, this is completely optional, and also this color is easy to use when you want to, let's say you overdid one of the bold colors and you want to clean out the areas around, you easily can use this and kind of like soften up the tone, which we may use for the future colors based on the color story we have here, because some of the colors are very bold. Then we have this reddish brown color that's called Fam Bam. I think we need to use another brush, and I'm going to use kind of similar brush, just a little fluffier, just in case I need more of a control. But I see that this color blends very easily and it doesn't give me any hard time whatsoever. It's super blendable. It's quite buttery, but also it does have that percentage of the powder power, if you want to call it like that, because it does give you ability to blend this easily and build the intensity if you need this to be more intense. And the pigment right away is not very scary. So I'm just buffing this all over my eyelid, mostly like a little higher than my actual eyelid. I do want to make like a contours of the whole eye situation here by using like colors that are more safe, so then we can play on the outer portion with deeper colors. I don't want this look to be too deep, but from the other side we do have another product that I chose from IPSY that may make this look potentially more bold than I probably am looking for. Next color I want to use is going to be a Soulmate. This one is like a neutral brown color, and I'm going to use the same brush I used with the previous color and kind of like blend this on the outer portion mostly and buff the rest towards the inner portion. Again, I'm walking kind of around my actual eyelid, kind of like playing around, buffing this color around, not really concentrating my attention on an actual eyelid. Then we have this deep brown color that's called Coffee Strong, and I feel like this color would be perfect color for deepening out the outer portion, like actually deepening this out. So I do want to grab another brush, something more precise at first, and let's see how it's gonna go. And let's pack this color to our outer portion, and I'm gonna be very careful because I don't know what to expect. And guys, no matter how good you know the formula of this or that brand, you never know what to expect from this or that shade, because you know the pigment, everything, this can vary from palette to palette. This color doesn't give me the satisfaction of the pigment I was looking for. It requires more work than I would want to have, but it's okay, we'll make this work today. It's just something that you need to know. You do need to build this color in order to get the pigment you're looking for, but it does give such a good soft, almost like smoky-ish looking look. I feel like all of those colors together would create a very nice monochromatic look, but we're gonna add some purple and green. We have to use those colors, so guys, I hope you're ready because it's coming soon, very soon. Okay, next I think we should play with the green color because I'm just dying to see what type of pigment and what type of color actually we're gonna get from here. And this color called My World, it's like olive green color, so hopefully it's not gonna look too muddy when we're gonna add this to this very deep brown that we used before. And I'm just gonna pack it on the top and also drag this closer to the actual center of the eyelid. And I don't see much happening, honestly, guys. Let me try to build it a little more. I don't know how I feel about this color combination. It's a little deeper than I would expect it to be. I definitely want to use that first brush we used with the lightest color to kind of like soften up these corners. And the look is quite deep, deeper than I would want it to be. But honestly, I knew that this may come out like that because, you know, we're playing with very bold colors here. So I'm kind of, you know, trusting the process because that's what we always have to do. And before diving into one beautiful shimmer, we have here this purple color that I absolutely adore, and it's called Love You More. Why don't we use this color for our lower lash line and see what's gonna come out from this? Ooh, that's such a cute purple. Ooh, guys, that actually looks quite cute. I really like this purple. I feel like it's gonna add some freshness and some life to this look, that's for sure. Next, what I want to do, I want to add a little bit of the lightest color we use to the inner part of the lower lash line to clean up this and make it a little softer over here. This will open our eye a little more, and it's always a good idea. And then why don't we use this color? It's called Sweet and Sassy. This gorgeous one. It's like a shimmery golden color. Lovely. I'm gonna dip my finger in that like always and press this closer to the inner portion and dragging this towards the center. Actually, it does look quite nice. If you want to intensify this color even more, definitely use damp brush, maybe setting spray on a brush, and you can pack this color and make this look more like something even glowier than it is right now. Okay, next I'm gonna grab that first brush we used, and I'm gonna just soften up the corners, very lightly buff it all over here. I'm not crazy about this shimmer, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely not the shimmer I like to use. Lately I've been using a lot of oils and they give me better intensity, and I don't know, just don't fall out like this one. And this one is so fine, so it's a little more complicated for me to play with this. But then what I want to do before actually doing anything else, I want to show you my choice, one of my choices, because this is gonna have some impact on our look and hopefully it's gonna add something to this look. And this is gonna be actually eyeliner duo. So this is Farah Gel Eyeliner Duo that retails for $28. It has 6 months of a shelf life, made in China. There are two colors, Absolute Black and Burnt Purple. I was hoping to film this video a little earlier, but since it's gonna come out a little later, I already tried this product and didn't try this, but I swatched them on my TikTok when I was filming my TikTok video, and the staying power of those liners is actually quite impressive because it was hard for me to wash it from my hand. But a lot of people complain about this, a lot of people love this, so we're gonna see what's happening today, and you know, hopefully at the end of this video I'll be able to tell you what's happening on my eyes. We have two colors, and I was kind of thinking that we're gonna use this purple color on my lower lash line and this black color. I'm not sure, either it's gonna be waterline or it's gonna be, maybe we'll do some wings, I'm not sure yet, considering that I usually use liquid liner for my wings and this is gel liner. This is something different, but let me analyze my choices real fast. So here you can see what I had as a choice from IPSY. We have here shimmer eye stick, and you know me guys, I'm not a big fan of eye sticks like that. And there was a primer. I have so many primers, and I have so many primers from IPSY specifically, so it's something that I wouldn't pick up if I had other choices. I was kind of in between, should I get those eyeliner duo or should I go with the lip potion from KWOS New York City. This looks quite cute, still I didn't choose that. There was also a retractable lip liner plus brush and matte bronzer that I wasn't interested in. Okay, so what we're gonna do, just like I said, we're gonna apply this purple color to my waterline of my lower lash line, and let's see how it looks on my waterline. This is quite intense. Wow guys, this gives me quite a bit of pigment right away, and it's so easy. It glides on so smoothly and so nicely. Okay, very smooth, very nice in application, which is a good sign. Okay, all right, maybe we should do some wings. What do you guys think? Shall we do that? Maybe we shall. With this black color, obviously. Okay, so let's see what we can do. I'm just gonna really lightly like blend this close to my actual eyelashes. It's a little chunkier than I got used to because of my, you know, habit to use liquid products as actual product that I'm applying to create wings. But we'll try to make this work. And I do want to kind of like buff it a little more. I don't want it to look like a rough line. I want it to look a little softer, like we didn't try hard. Okay guys, so a few things to tell you about this product. So first of all, the eyeliners work and they work quite nicely. Eyeshadows, I definitely have so many fallouts that is just crazy for me to realize how much work I need to do to cover that, so I'm not very happy. And let's try these colors as our bronzer, blush and highlighter. So I'm gonna start from a bronzing part. Oh, this is so dusty. I don't know, I didn't get used to this at all. Ooh. So here's our bronzer, and I'm trying to be really light-handed because I'm already looking muddy enough because of these colors and the fallouts I have. It's just a little too crazy for me. My under eye looks so dark, just ignore that guys. I'm gonna clean up that mess. I'm definitely not having a good time with these shades at this moment. Okay, so bronzer works, definitely super dusty, so I don't even know would I necessarily reach for this even even though the color looks okay, it's just not something that I would prefer considering how many good products I have that I'm reaching for. So that's not gonna be my staple, unfortunately. Now I do want to use this blush, and this is Love. This is good color. It's like a coral pink, a good color for people who have lighter skin tone. So ooh, that is quite intense, but it does have some kind of a shimmer in that looks very cute actually. But this is like that old school powder blush that you would get like from Colourpop, for example. It's like very pigmented. The color is very weird to be honest. I just so over colors like that. It's actually giving you quite nice look. Okay, maybe I just was a little too rough on that part. Let's try the highlighter that looks like that. This looks quite intense, and I know that Ofra has some good highlighters as well. And if to compare this to the eyeshadow shimmer, this formula is more creamy, so it sticks better. Like, look at this. Look at this, guys. This is gorgeous. This is my favorite product from all of this palette. This looks so stunning. Yes, please. This is the creamiest formula. Oh, that's too much. Too much. And let's just buff a little bit under our eyebrows. Like a wet look. So good. I do want to set my face right now and kind of like make it a little softer and smoother after that. Okay, and let's just go over with my sponge. Oh my god, this highlighter is just killing it. It literally is killing it. Next, I'm gonna obviously grab my puff and use some powder to clean up this mess underneath my eyes, because it's just impossible for me to look at. So let's just do that. This is very unfortunate because there's such a big darkness underneath my eyes because of this fallout, and I have to clean that. I probably should have either not done my complexion first or just used powder right away, so it would be easier for me to kind of like buff that color out, but I didn't do that, so I have a little pigment underneath my eyes that I have to take care of. Okay, then let me add mascara, and let's shortly talk about this palette and jump to another product, because our makeup is basically done. We have more stuff, but all this stuff is skincare, hair care, and fragrance. So let's add some mascara and let's just discuss shortly what did we get from this palette. Okay, so I added a couple coats of mascara just to make it a little softer and a little, like, I don't know, appropriate for a daytime if you wish. And overall, when you look at this palette, I do want to tell you that out of all of this palette, blush was nice, but the highlighter was a killer. Amazing. Okay, this is so good. Eyeshadow formula, not crazy about that. I'm not gonna be reaching for these eyeshadows. They gave me such a trouble. The color story is not me, unfortunately. So if you guys love this, I have nothing against this, just not my personal choice, unfortunately. But before actually doing anything, why don't we highlight our inner corners with this highlighter and see how it's gonna look. Whoa, yes, that's what I'm saying. This highlighter is amazing. Maybe I will keep this palette here because this highlighter is just killing it. I like it a lot. And why don't we jump to another product and see what we got here, because the next product is actually very exciting for me. I'm really hoping I'm gonna try this very soon, and I'll update you guys about this product specifically. So let's talk about this. So this is Amika Undone Volume and Matte Texture Spray that retails for $29. It has 192 milliliters, made in USA, and it's good for basically all hair types. So I'm very excited. This little baby is supposed to be used for somebody who needs a little oomph effect, a little volume. So what would you do? You would shake the bottle, you would spray this on the styled hair section wise, and you kind of like, you know, zhuzh it and see how it's gonna go. I'm gonna check this one out. Honestly, when I'm talking about Amika and when I'm thinking about products I like to use, the first product comes to my mind is going to be definitely the dry shampoo, the original one. I love that one so much, and I feel like that one kind of gives you that effect that this is supposed to give, in a way that it's getting rid of the excess of oil in your scalp, and also it gives you that volumizing effect. So when you're doing like zhuzhing motions here, your hair kind of gets that volume that you was looking for if you like on the second, third day of after your hair wash. And I feel like it's really good to try something new, especially if this is salt free and it claims to give you that, you know, look for your hair, the texture for your hair, like when you go into the ocean. Personally, me, if to be completely honest, when I go to the ocean, I love the ocean so much. I love the beach, and honestly, my hair, it's the only piece of my body that hates it so much, because my hair gets so have you ever been on a hayride? Yeah, so the texture, it's horrible texture, okay? So I'm kind of a little worried, but a little curious and, you know, excited to try. There's so much going on in my head right now, but I'm definitely gonna update you about this product. This does have a natural mineral that's called zeolite that's supposed to give you the texture, and it's supposed to give you that volumizing effect. And also it's supposed to also kind of like get rid of the excess of oil in your hair, which is lovely. I'm excited. I'll update you about this. We're definitely gonna get to this very soon. By the way, there's upcoming new empties video where I'm gonna talk about a lot of products I promised to update you guys about, so keep an eye on that video. I definitely have a lot going on, a lot of things I emptied and a lot of things I made up my full opinion about, so it's gonna definitely be that video that I promised to make. And honestly, every time when I'm saying that I'm gonna update you about this or that product, most likely I am updating you, unless this was something that somebody took from me or I gifted to somebody else and I wasn't able to try because, you know, it just wasn't for me. But most of the products I use, and I always give you this or that point of view in my videos, so don't miss my videos if you want to get updates on the products I'm using and the products that I'm, you know, putting for the future to try on. The next product is going to be actually a fragrance. Let's talk about this little roller ball here, and this one is a Pinrose Wild Child fragrance roller ball. It's a eau de parfum, it retails for $30. It's vegan, cruelty free, made in USA, and it has 8 milliliters. It has tiara flower, it has jasmine and vanilla. When I'm applying this to my skin, it does smell quite nice. I like how jasmine smells, honestly. I really love jasmine. It's so addicting. I feel like it's so yummy. For me specifically, it doesn't work as good because every fragrance I owned with jasmine in it, it either doesn't stay on me for a long time, or what's happening actually, it smells a little sour because of the combination of other notes. And this is nice, fresh. It's like a bouquet of flowers. Vanilla is not something you smell right away. Definitely floral bouquet, if you know what I mean. It's quite nice. This is not the fragrance I'm gonna be reaching for. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is not something that's just me and I love it, or I do want to keep this in my purse. I most likely will give it to my mom, like 99%, I think 100%. It's nice, it's just not me. But we are gonna take a look at my choices, and you have here my choice section. There was a lipstick that I own already. There was brush set that, you know, it's my second choice if I don't see anything I like. There was a cleansing oil I wasn't crazy about. The Moon Prism Liquid Blush in Rosa Reina. I like Lunar Beauty, but honestly I have so many blushes I have right now that's just gonna go bad if I'm not gonna use them. And I'm really trying to use them up, and this is just, I don't need another liquid blush, I'm sorry. And there was also Ice Baby. I'm assuming it's an eye cream, right? It looks like anti-aging eye cream. It wasn't, no. And by the way, I didn't tell you about my other choice section where I chose Amika. So when you're looking at this picture, there was Box Cosmetics lip gloss that I really was thinking about, and at the last moment I just jumped into Amika choice, but I really was looking at this product too. I tried other products from Boxam and I love them, so this is something in my bucket list if it will pop out somewhere in the IPSY choice. There was also Wonder Beauty powder foundation. Nope. Classic lotion SPF 30 from Vacation Ink. No, Il Makiage highlighter. That actually could be really good considering how good Il Makiage is with their makeup products. So I have good highlighters though, and I'm very happy with the one that I got from Ofra. So good. And Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow with in Auburn. That's not my shade. So no. And the last product I'm gonna talk about is gonna be a skincare product, and this product I tried yesterday. This was a IPSY choice, so I had no power if I would want to switch it. But this baby is from Keys Soul Care, and this is Keys Soul Care Firm Belief Smoothing Peptide Cream that retails for $40. It has glass heavy packaging, it's very thick, it has 50 milliliters, 12 months of shelf life, vegan, cruelty free, fragrance free, and it's made in China. So I tried this yesterday just because I wanted to tell you guys the overall feelings, because look, this is like super thick. It's so thick that I didn't expect to be like that. I apply this to my face after my normal skincare routine, and I can tell you that even though it was very unusual for me to use something like that, because of the summertime I've been using a lot of gel to cream formulas, something more lightweight, but I was really expecting my skin to be greasy in the morning time, which I didn't experience. So I think this may have potential, and there's no fragrance inside, so it's very gentle, it's very nice, very thick, so a little goes a long way. Kind of excited, not something that I would necessarily choose for myself, but you know, it's supposed to give you like great results, and I'm not the person to speak for the results, because most of them saying that this cream does, it's going to be all anti-aging and anti-wrinkling abilities. So 99% of the people who tried this showed that there was an improvement in fine lines appearance within 1 week. So the claims are crazy, but those claims are not always there saying that you need to trust. Just, you know, your skin is different, everybody's skin is different, you have to try stuff in order to see the results, and I'm not gonna give my opinion on something like that, obviously. Even though I felt like this could be potentially a good product, I don't want to tell you that this is great, this is amazing, because I tried this just one time, just for overall feel. This product is definitely good for more dry to normal skin, because if we're looking at combo or oily skin, this is a little too thick of the consistency for people with combination of oily skin. But yeah, there's peptide complex that's supposed to improve the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. There's also snow mushroom that's a good hydrator and antioxidant. So overall, I feel like this is something that I may keep using, maybe closer to this time that's coming up, the autumn/winter time. So I'm kind of excited. We're gonna keep an eye on that too, and hopefully it will be something that I can recommend to you guys. But yeah, guys, overall, we talked about all of those products, and I have some things to tell you real shortly. But before that, why don't we talk about the total price we got in this box? So for my BoxyCharm by IPSY 4 months of August, we got a good value that's equal to $166. And out of all of these products, I definitely want to try this spray for hair, because I feel like this may have potential. The cream is also quite nice, even though it's so thick, and I wasn't expecting to like it. And fragrance is gonna go to my mom. I'm gonna give it to her as soon as she's gonna come back from work. The liners from Farah, they're nice, they still stay, which is a good sign. So there's potential in this, guys, too. But what else we have? The eyeshadow palette. Why I'm calling this eyeshadow palette? The face palette. Say no to the shadows and say yes to this gorgeous highlighter, because look at this. So gorgeous. For me personally, I'm so sorry. I do really like Ofra as a brand. I do really appreciate what they're doing. They also do great collabs with other influencers that are so lovely. But this eyeshadow combination wasn't just something that I would be reaching for. This is just my personal opinion. And if you are loving these colors, please use them. They may work for you better than for me, but I absolutely love the highlighter, and I think I will be reaching out for this highlighter because it's quite stunning, gives you that wet effect. And look, even like now, there's a shadow on my nose and I have to cover it, which is so unfortunate. So many fallouts, it's just crazy. Okay guys, overall, I hope you had some fun and had some good moments and took some good points of this video. I had definitely a lot of fun, and considering how many different products I got, it's quite interesting to discover new stuff for the price that's way smaller than if I would buy them separately. So yeah, it's nice, even though I would probably not pick up most of these products for myself if I would be able to choose. So we also discover new brands. It's always nice to try new stuff, right? Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification button if you want to see more videos from me. And like always, let's learn new Ukrainian word. And in today's video, we're gonna talk about yesterday, shall we? Let's say for some reason you want to say yesterday in Ukrainian, you would say it like вчора, вчора, вчора. And yeah guys, thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. I love you all very much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.